And the last component is giving back. It has to be more than just about you. You have to think about how you can help your neighbor, your family member, your friend, and really show up for other people.
Welcome to Adulting with Joyce Pring, the how-tos of your 20s told by 20-something, traversing through life expectantly and with gusto. I love the three G's. So can you tell us more about that? Kind of expound on the three G's because I think you're right. We're experiencing a lot of anxieties, loneliness. I also saw your video where you talked about the impact of social media on our mental health, and I feel like you really have to put together principles that will help you deal with what we're currently going through, not just with the whole pandemic, but also with transitioning into this world of digital. So tell us more about the three G's.
Yeah, absolutely. So the three G's: goal setting, gratitude, giving back. First things first, you have to show up for your life fully. So many of us right now, we're feeling so hopeless. I have so many clients right now telling me, Dr. Cook, what's the point? And it's really, really key that we still have a vision and a plan for our lives. Even if things do get canceled, you still need to show up for your life. So it's really key that you have goals that you're working towards. The second piece is the gratitude component, right? Not just practicing gratitude once a year when you get together with your family, but making gratitude a daily practice. I call it the 5 daily gratitudes, and taking time out of every 24 hours to note what are 5 good things that happen in your day. And the last component is giving back. It has to be more than just about you. You have to think about how you can help your neighbor, your family member, your friend, and really show up for other people. So 3 G's: goal setting, gratitude, giving back.
Okay, next question is, I think, from Justine. She says, how can you differentiate stress from depression? So good, because I hear a lot of people like misusing the term depression, right? Or I have such a bad depression today. I'm feeling bipolar today. But how do you differentiate stress from actual depression?
Yeah. Now, first thing is time, right? One day feeling depressed, that's not a major depressive disorder. We typically say 2 weeks of continued low, sad mood. And sometimes it actually looks like sadness, yes, but a lot of people don't realize it looks like agitation sometimes, more so, even. Some other signs to look out for is if you notice your appetite has increased or decreased, or you've had a significant weight loss or weight gain. If you're noticing any kind of insomnia or hypersomnia where you're sleeping a lot more or sleeping a lot less, if you've noticed that you've lost interest in things that you used to normally really love doing, difficulty concentrating, fatigue, feelings of inappropriate guilt or worthlessness, these are all signs that if they come together, this paints more the picture of something like a major depressive episode. The other thing I want to note too is that sometimes we do see thoughts of suicide as part of depression, which a lot of people get really uncomfortable with naming suicide, but it is something that is real. And I see it on such a spectrum, right? It can be everything from, oh, it'd be nice to not wake up tomorrow, to I have a plan for how I'm going to hurt myself. And so it's important that you pay attention to the intensity of what those thoughts are for you, because that's going to be a cue of how much support that you're needing. So hopefully that paints a fuller picture of what depression actually looks like versus feeling stressed and overwhelmed when you just feel exhausted, you have trouble concentrating. But depression is a different intensity and presentation.
That's right. Our next question is from Jean Paul. He asks, how do you release pent up anger?
Ooh, great. There's a lot of ways we can release pent up anger, and getting physical in our bodies is really great with this, right? So go out for an exercise run, go out for a walk, get your body moving. Also, we like to use the anger thermometer. So check where you're at with the thermometer. If you're like at 100, okay, journaling is not going to help you. If you're at 100, I want you to get a cold washcloth, put it on the forehead. This actually stimulates the vagus nerve, which slows the body down. So if you're at that level, take a time out. If you're maybe at a 7 or 8 on the scale, practice some deep breathing, start to do some journaling. and physically remove yourself from the environment where you're feeling angry. If someone's activating you, even if you can take a bathroom break, remove yourself from the space. That's going to help you release some of that anger.
I love that neuroscience is so engraved in your work and in your teachings that you actually see how physical work, like actually stepping out and putting a washcloth on your head, changes everything. Like your body really responds to those things.
It does. It really does.
Neuroscience.